Okay, so I'm picking up where we left off. You can see that there's an error up here. If you ever log in and there's an error, this will happen a lot of times when you go back and forth between one computer to the other, or sometimes it just happens when you haven't logged on for quite some time. So that might happen over a Christmas break or over a spring break or something like that. You just click on that. There's a couple of different things. So activate right now. It wants Adobe Acrobat to be. Acrobat is where it's a PDF reader kind of thing. So that one, we're going to go ahead and turn that on and then close that tab. And then the new extension was added for the application launcher for Drive. I think that's something that's set by the school, so I'm going to go ahead and enable that one. So I'm just going to leave that. So now I have what I need. This is my base. I'm signed in. So just so you know, from here, anytime you log into mom and dad's computer or even your own computer and mom and dad have used it or whatever, if you click on here, it's going to come up and it's going to show you all of the different accounts that you have access to. Now, instead of going and checking your email and going, go to Gmail and then go check and log into my other Gmail, if you just will use a separate browser window, not a new tab, but a new browser window, you click on here and you'll go to whatever other account that you have. So this is my personal account. This is the video that I just finished doing. This is all, and then there's all my apps and stuff. So that's what you should be able to see if you have added your personal. Now, I don't know that your school accounts will allow you to do that. I definitely know that well, I'm not going to say I don't believe that your Chromebooks will allow you to add other people, but it might. But again, this is where you do it. So I don't need my personal one at home now, so I'm going to go ahead and close out of that because I'm using the Screencastify from my school account, which is a little bit beefier than just a free account. But I do want to show you over here the extensions that you have. You can click on the little puzzle and it shows you all the different ones that you have available to you that you have either installed or that the school's installed for you. The only ones that I actually use every now and then is the Bitmoji. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one and it pins it up here. You can see that. Or the Screencastify, which is the application that I'm using to be able to make this video. So I'm going to pin that one as well. So now it will be up there when I'm ready to finish this video. So one thing that I did want to show you is how to bookmark all of these different things. So before I do that though, right here in this home, this is how you know that you're logged into your Google Chrome for school. If you notice, if I go in here for my personal one, it does have a home, but it takes me to whatever I have set it as that. But the school one will take you to wpisd.com. And I think on your Chromebooks, it might automatically default to that. I'm not sure. We have a little bit more controls as a teacher than what you have. We can set those different things. So one of the things that that video behind there really bugs me so much. I'm going to hide it with this. So one thing you access quite often in your book is the athletics and different parts of the district. The schools, especially as the Cub staff, you're going to need to access the schools. But here we're going to look at the departments. When you go over here and you go to athletics, here is where you're going to find all of the schedules. Rank 1 scheduling, you can also find who's the football coach for the 7th grade team? I have no idea. So go check our coaches. So here's where you go check our coaches. I believe the athletic trainer is supposed to change this year. I think Mr. Noble might have left, but I don't know for sure. Rank 1 is where all the schedules are. So this is both the junior high as well as the high school. So we're going to find out who the junior high teams are supposed to play. Okay, so we've got the junior high football. I'm going to think that as of the time that I'm making this video that it's not been updated for the new year. 8th grade football team. Okay, so there's no schedule in there. So they've cleaned it all out, so which is fine. You sign up for schedule alerts. You can set that up. Sync this schedule to your calendar. I can also do that and set it to the yearbook calendar. I don't think I can do it to the band app, but anyway, so let's go back to it. You can click and hold on this, and I'm going to go back to athletics home so that we can check our coaches. Okay, so we've checked our coaches. We're looking to see who is the football coach. Don't know for sure. We're looking for junior high football. Let's just type in football. You can put in the locations, but then it bounces you out of here. So we'll just say football. And we know Coach Lavorne, Chris Jones, Jackson Tyner. This is all last year's information. A lot of these coaches aren't here anymore. So we're going to look up Anthony Harris. Here is his email address if you need to. You can also tell what other sports it is that he coaches. You can also click on here. I don't know if they have any extra information on themselves. They don't, obviously. But there's their email address. So let's figure out how to bookmark this, but I'm also going to have it on our yearbook page that I'm building right now. If you go to the star right here, you can click on there and you can add a bookmark. So we can add that bookmark, and then up pops this little window. What does more mean? Well, if we're going to put it on yearbook, I'm going to make a new yearbook folder just so you can see it. So if I click on more, because most likely you guys don't have any other folders up here, and so we're going to click more and create on the bookmarks bar. See, this becomes just like one of these little windows. Here you've got all these little drop down windows where who are all these people and what can we do with it. So if we go to this PC, we look on my local C drive. Let's go to my Google Drive so you get an idea of that. So here's all my drive, and here's everything that I have on my drive. Okay, so that is very similar to this guy. So we drop down. These are all of the folders that live inside the bookmarks bar. So it won't let me move it like the Windows Explorer does. But so here's my WPHS. We have no control over this right here. Wish they take it off. Yearbook, that's yearbook. ET, education and training, is that one. Career prep is over here. Teaching resources. And then on the bookmarks bar, these are solo. They're just by themselves. They don't live in a folder. But so I'm going to say on the bookmarks bar, I want to add a new folder. And we're going to call this yearbook. I'm going to call it a temp. I don't want you to call yours temp, but mine's temporary because I'm going to delete it here in a second. Okay, so this staff directory is where I want to live in the yearbook temporary. And you can even go up here and you can change the name of what this. So I'm going to say coaching staff directory. It helps if I can spell coaching. Staff directory. Okay, now I've saved that. So now you'll see up here. Where did it put it? WPHISD. Let me see. Edit bookmark. More. No, it's supposed to be in the bookmarks bar. It's just not show. Oh, I know why. Because it's too big for it to fit in that little bitty space. So it goes under this little guy. So I don't know what that is. So here is your yearbook temporary. So I can take that and move it out over here so it pushes all of those guys. And now here's my coaching staff directory. But again, I will have this on our little webpage for resources. So that's pretty much what it takes to get this all set up. And if I think of anything else, maybe I'll just let you know. So that's it for now. And here's how I'm going to turn this guy off.